G'day, mate. Welcome to Mindkin. This is Chloe. We're together. Fall in love with our true self.
Mental burnout is like an invisible whirlpool, quietly draining our energy. How does it start, and how do we escape it? Low self-esteem is when you don't feel good about who you are or doubt your own worth. In a competitive work environment, like when you're working hard on a finance project and someone else takes over, you might start questioning yourself. Why did this happen? What did I do wrong? Was I not good enough? After facing a few setbacks like this, some people begin to really doubt their abilities. They start blaming themselves for the failure, and this can lead to deep self-criticism. The negative thoughts build up, and they end up telling themselves, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this. Adler, in his theory of individual psychology, suggests that for many people, these feelings of inferiority stem from childhood experiences. If a person was often ignored, criticized, or made to feel less than others as a child, they can develop what he calls an inferiority complex. This feeling of being not enough can stay with them into adulthood, and in various situations, it gets triggered again, influencing how they see themselves and how they behave. As a result, they might avoid taking risks or putting themselves out there because they're afraid of failing or being judged. From a psychoanalytic point of view, our unconscious mind is filled with various instincts, desires, and unresolved issues. When these unconscious drives conflict with social norms or moral values, it can cause deep inner anxiety, confusion, and mental exhaustion. A clear example of this is Raj from The Big Bang Theory. Deep inside, Raj desperately wants to be confident in social settings, make people laugh, and have smooth, carefree conversations with his crush. However, in reality, he struggles with severe social anxiety that prevents him from doing so. On one hand, he desperately wants to step out of his shell and take the first step towards social interaction. But on the other hand, he is paralyzed by the fear of failure, rejection, or being ridiculed. This constant inner conflict between his wishes and his fears leads to a painful emotional struggle. The larger the gap between what he wants and what he feels able to do, the more mentally drained he becomes. His self-doubt and anxiety only worsen, and the mental exhaustion grows, making it harder for him to make progress. This ongoing struggle with his own fears and desires takes a significant toll on his emotional well-being, leaving him feeling stuck in a cycle of self-criticism and frustration. Since mental exhaustion is so draining, how can we break free from it? First, we need to face anxiety and low self-esteem head-on. Like Chris in The Pursuit of Happiness, who, despite facing tough challenges, didn't let anxiety or insecurity overwhelm him. He knew that setting clear goals was the key to finding direction in life. Motivation theories explain human behavior and why we act a certain way. Clear goals boost our internal drive, helping us focus away from anxiety and self-doubt, making us feel more in control of our lives. McClelland's achievement motivation theory says people are driven by success or fear of failure. Having clear goals activates our desire for success. When goals are clear and challenging, we focus on reaching them step by step, which gradually reduces anxiety. For low self-esteem, we need to reshape our self-worth. Rogers' concept of self-concept refers to how we view ourselves. Those with low self-esteem often focus on their flaws, ignoring their strengths. To rebuild self-worth, we need unconditional positive self-affirmation. As suggested in positive psychology, releases endorphins, improving our mood and self-efficacy. For example, after completing a task, we should praise ourselves, which builds confidence and a sense of value. Mental burnout is a tough challenge on the path to personal growth, but by facing it head-on, using scientific methods to manage our emotions, and staying positive, we can free ourselves from its grip. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell for updates on the latest content and psychology insights. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. See ya!